Alright, there we go. Hello, folks. It's me, Zazer KQ from Muggington. Here to, I don't know, stream some Ease. Tonight's episode is probably just going to be a bunch of regional exploration, menuing around to discover new areas, finding equipment options. You know, back to mundanity, after how absolutely gonzo nutsoid last episode was. Probably. It's probably going to be that. I can't say for sure that this episode isn't going to go wildly off the rails and just go absolutely nuts. But did you literally wake up to fall into this stream? No, you're still asleep. You are asleep, and I am still streaming directly into your brain. Because I have that power. I have the power to override your dreams. Behold the power of this fully operational, mad science station that I built. Somehow. I don't know. Hypnospace was a pretty fucking good game, though.
My name is Maya. We studied together.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry, too. In a little while, I'm gonna be pretty hungry, because, for like 12 hours before my surgery, not 24 hours, 12 hours or so, at midnight on the day of my, kidney stone thing, they want me not to eat or drink anything. And I'm gonna be like, I think I may actually try to eat a doctor. I may actually go to the hospital and try to eat a surgeon. I don't expect to succeed, but I expect to try. Eat a Dr. Pepper. Hot Dr. Pepper, a little bit of carbonation. See you next time. Is that tomorrow? No, that's the 14th. I am gonna hydrate the fuck out of myself tomorrow. I am gonna be like the most sopping wet squirrel mog anyone has ever seen. I am gonna look like a drowned rat. It's gonna be great.
Ice is frozen water.
I am in fact hydrating right now. The current drink is a blackberry mango seltzer. What on earth is playing right now?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. I'm fiddling with the CD player. Okay. Ease 2, that's fine. Speaking of Ease, that's what we're here tonight to play. We're gonna play some more Ease 10. Adol and Karja are sailing around the Iliac Bay. No, Iliac Bay is Daggerfall. Where the fuck are they? The Bay of Pigs. I don't know. I forgot. It's amazing how it takes like 3 days for me to forget literally everything we've done ever. My brain has no retention whatsoever. I can't remember things. But don't worry about it, because once we start up the game, we will be on a boat and we will sail places. It'll be great. Also, I'd like to welcome all of you who are here early. Congratulations on getting here soon enough to find your seat and buy popcorn from the many vendors scattered around the stadium. They will fight to the death for you if you purchase enough popcorn. You have to get their friendship ranking up to level 3. It takes a while. It's kind of a grind. It's worth it, though. They can throw hot butter. Very tactical. We have 25 seconds left, and then I will stop saying bullshit, and we will get into the game. Isn't that love? Well, no, I'm still gonna say bullshit while we're playing the game. You also started a detailed notes file. That's probably smart, but, like, you're playing the kind of game where stopping and taking notes is sensible. If I were doing like a detailed dungeon crawl, I would probably take more notes. That's probably a lie, actually. I would not do that. I love when I can say a piece of information and then just immediately invalidate it. Like, yeah, I would definitely take notes. No, I wouldn't. Just immediately, just a net zero gain of knowledge for you guys. I've conveyed like a net zero information. You're welcome. Net zero information. I don't sponsor me, Net Zero. Give me money. Not for anything. I don't even like your product. Just give me money. Alright, we had just checked in on that lady and the Grieger. And if you don't know what that means, okay. Conveyed it also.
Seems we got fish in the water.
To be fair, I haven't put Addo on the hoodie since, like, the prologue. Net spicy. It's true, I am on the internet. I'm on the internet right now. Huge if true. It looks like back on Balta Island there's something. And then, of course, we have this whole area of sea to explore. So let's pop back to Balta Island. He chooses to be there for the title screen. It's true. He does choose to be in the hoodie. Instead of my, like, DLC costume.
Okay, let's go!
What do they want with me back here on Balta Island? Let's go find out. Let's do a flip. Let's do a flip. Let's do a flip. Okay. I love pushing this button. This is a fun button to push. Goodness, just what are we to do about this year's Harvest Festival? Ooh, we get to put on a festival. This year's, we're still gonna hold one like normal? Well, yeah, why don't we be normal? Why shouldn't we start now? I guess we'd already be well into the season for it if these are average times. It was decided at the thing we held recently. Our piffling little war against the Grieger doesn't have to stop us from carrying on our traditions. We need to get on with the preparations and be ready to start at any time. So said the Jarl, that is. I get it, he wants to boost morale on the island by showing we've got plenty of leeway. Definitely sounds like an ask Crimson would make, right down to how unreasonable it is. I love that Karja just has no time for any of her father's bullshit. He really expects you to gather the offerings in a situation like this? What offerings? They're items we gather every year to offer up to Har in prayer for a bountiful harvest. Normally, we would collect them from around Abelia Gulf, but that was before those things infested our waters. I wonder if the word harvest has anything to do with Har in this. And this lexography, I think, is the term that I'm fishing for. Fishing. It's made procuring things much less feasible than we might have hoped. Everyone's been so looking forward to the festival, too. If only there were some other way, she says, looking at the adventurers with big, pleading eyes. Well, maybe the Sandras can lend a hand. Oh, are you sure you don't mind? I had a feeling you would say that, but this is an island tradition we're talking about. If it's a matter of keeping people's morale up, I think it's worthwhile for us to get involved. You just need the same standard offerings we prepare every year, right? Yep, fly agarics and henbane blossoms. The Norman people consider them good luck. Fly what? Oh, it's a beautiful bright red mushroom. Be careful though, it's quite toxic. Henbane blossoms are poisonous too, in fact. Handled wrong, they can even be fatal. Imbibing the poison has long been passed down to Norman people as a way of heightening one's fighting spirit. Yeah, this showed up in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, too. Eat some fly agaric, have a, like, hallucination, fight spirits. It's It doesn't seem like a good idea to me. But I guess I'm not a Viking. I'm sure that might be hard for outsiders to understand, but it's a part of our culture. It's a part of your heritage. Oh, and before I forget, we're gonna need bellflowers this year. What? Since when do bellflowers have anything to do with the Harvest Festival? It was per the Jarl's request at the thing. Perhaps he's looking to introduce some variety this year, what with us being in the middle of a war. Oh yeah, well fine, not like we'll need to go out of our way for it. We can find the henbane blossoms on Lecto Island, and I think Flyagarics are just outside the village on Anchor Island. As for the bellflowers, they grow on Callan Island, I'm told. I feel so much more at ease knowing you and the princess are on the job. Best of luck to you all.
Alright, let's do this.
I don't suppose I've got any of that stuff.
Let's go!
Part of your heritage. You came! When you heard I beat the Elite Four. I haven't actually done that yet, so... You came early. But... I'm just clearing off all these... I feel much more at ease knowing you, the Eve protagonist. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Let's go gather the poisonous poisons for their Harvest Festival. Because Normans are crazy people who eat anything. That's not the cultural lesson here, but... Alright, on Termin Island, Balta Island, Fishgale Island, Lecto Island. Yeah, Lecto Island, Anchor Island, and... there was some other island. I have immediately forgotten where I'm going. Hidden Island, Odd Rock, right, Following Line. I think it was like Callan Island. No, Lecto Island, Anchor Island, and Callan Island. It's true, Adol. You truly were the Nordics all along. Not that I can find Callan Island. The one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism? Why? I don't think I'm going to Spice. Either way, I cannot find oh, there it is. Maybe. Fallon Island. Okay. Not Callan Island, Fallon Island. So let's hit these in order.
Alright, let's go!
Let's catch our breath.
There it is. Capitalism is in space now, too. Yeah, that makes sense. Place capitalism!
Here goes!
What is this arrow pointing at? Oh, enemies. I don't have to care. I played a lot of Vampire Survivors and that HoloLive Survivors game over the weekend, and now I look at those little arrows and I think like, oh, they're the treasure chest, I gotta get an upgrade. And... no, nope, that's not what that means. That's not what that means. Gain Henbane Blossoms. That takes care of the Henbane Blossoms. They were closer than I thought. Wonder if this is where he normally gets them from. It's nothing. Forget it. Hollow Cure? Yeah, the Hollow Cure. Save the fans thing. I was pointed at it a couple of times, and it's pretty okay. It's pretty good. I'm still unlocking basic functionality. So it's not like, you know, I can make a firm judgment call, but it seems okay. I can probably just fast travel out of here. I don't need to run around and find which lip I can jump down from. This one. Oh well. Yeah, I think understanding the lore is beside the point. You don't have to understand the lore to play the game. Like, oh, this character has a gun. I can shoot things with the gun. Why does she have the gun? I don't know. Oh, this character is a squirrel. All of her things are nut jokes. So, you just have your squirrel nut on everything and then you win. Congratulations, you've figured out how to play a video game. What is that red exclamation point? Henbane is a real name for a plant. Hyocasimus niger, type of nightshade plant. Okay, that's interesting. Auto mod held the comment.
Is making me all sticky.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think what is that red? Oh, it's this over here. Okay, I don't care about that. I'm not gonna sail through the landscape. Let's just fast travel.
And away we go!
Should be a good
There we go.
spot to rest.
Yeah, I do feel like understanding the lore isn't really important. All the characterization work is done outside the game. And knowing virtual idols. Probably like 90% of them have retired and taken their entire VOD archive with them. So it is impossible to learn anything about them except through, like, wiki pages.
What's this?
Which is a shame, but, you know, it is what it is. Capitalism culture burns people out. Idol culture burns people out. Being a virtual character burns people out. I know how it works. These may be toxic, but I hear the poison itself actually tastes pretty good. Cars should... No! Do not, okay? Don't do that. Some people even go so far as to say they bring good luck. From what I hear, removing the poison brings the flavor down, so it's a tricky balance. Fancy giving it a try? It's like when someone makes a joke about Germa, and you have no idea it's a joke because you haven't watched all. Yeah, I've seen, like, a couple of things about Germa in my entire life. He looks like a nice lad. Yeah, poison! Delicious!
Switch!
What is getting drunk if not willfully imbibing poison? What is getting poisoned if not willfully imbibing poison?
Yeah!
What is studying philosophy if not willfully imbibing poison? Socrates said that,
Yeah!
and then he died. I think there's a lesson in that for all of us.
Yeah! Here I go!
Socrates, go home! That is the lesson, actually. Socrates should go home. How do I leave? Move, change map. Yeah, let's go back to Minorca Village.
Okay, let's go.
What is listening to music by the band Poison, if not willfully? Yeah. Look, capsaicin. Those plants want to be eaten. They asked for it. I will eat those plants. Being eaten is what plants crave.
All right, let's go.
They need me to eat them. That said, as always, humans are fucking overdoing it. Like, the whole hot sauce subculture is, like, way the fuck out of control.
Might be useful.
I wouldn't be surprised if people are doing, like, genuine, lasting damage to themselves with, like, hot chips. But, I don't know, I don't really have a butt on that one. It just tastes good, I guess.
Ooh, it smells of gold.
What in the hell? Don't ever say that again. Not any of you guys. I mean, like, this... That guy. Ooh! Chilies want to be eaten by long-range birds. Well, that's too bad. Like, chilies can suck it up.
Taking that?
He didn't say smells of... He did. I'm...
What's that over there?
I don't know, what is that over there?
Let's take a look.
That is a shark. Shark spotted off the bow! Looks like it's chasing something. That would be a sunfish. They're rather common in these waters. All the nightshades we discovered are delicious. Potatoes! Tomatoes! Potatoes! There were moral panics in the street about eating tomatoes. I fucking love that. I want to have a moral panic over a tomato. Seems like he's having a rough time being chased by that shark. Not that it affects us any. Aubergines are not delicious. You are wrong. The trick is that you have to smother them in other nightshades.
Give me
You have to eat the eggplant parmesan. Dripping with tomato sauce and deep fried. Because if it's dripping with tomato sauce and deep fried, you can pretty much make anything taste good.
Ooh, this is neat.
Let's go fishing. Some valid reason for the panic. They were poisonous and nobody really tried eating them. Skill issue, to be frank. You get poisoned and die from eating a tomato, that's a skill issue.
Right.
You gotta get better at tomatoing. You actually do not actually have to get better at tomatoing. Like, no, you don't actually have to die to prove any points.
I caught me a whopper.
Great job!
Yo, biggest one yet. I'm delighted. She doesn't... Yeah, there's Cal on aisle. Okay.
Aye aye, Captain.
Want to take a break here?
my palm turns into fruit. Fruit? Vegetables? Well, a tomato is a fruit. I don't know if is a potato a fruit? This is not one of those, like, is a hot dog a sandwich bullshit
Alright,
things. I mean, like,
let's go.
in actual taxonomy, what is a
Better mark this
tomato?
area
Is it a
on the
fruit?
map.
Is it a vegetable? Not a tomato, a potato.
Something's here.
Is it a fruit or a vegetable, or, like, some kind of fucked up other thing? What is a tuber? A miserable little pile of secrets. A root. Okay. Well, at least we found the root cause of all this. In the potato phase, I'd be a ping tuber. I am a ping tuber. I guess that makes me a potato. Biologically fruit, but legally vegetable. I don't give a fuck if they have dual citizenship. Okay, sure. Either every plant product is a vegetable or nothing is. I guess. But there needs to be some way to classify what you're fucking putting in your salad. Like, if you hand me a salad and it's got, like, lettuce and tomato and olives and potato chunks, raw potato chunks, I'm gonna slap you. Okay? Onions are also poison. Yeah, that I can believe. Onions are definitely poisonous. Now, if you hand me a potato salad, I'll be okay with that. What is fries in my salad? What, are you from fucking California? You want a California burrito? Bellflowers. I guess they're sorta uncommon, but I wonder what we need them for. Oh well, all we gotta do is bring them along. That just about covers all the offerings. Let's head back to Balta Island.
Yeah!
Onions are deeply poisonous to anything that isn't humans. Yeah, I believe that. Onions are deeply poisonous to me, personally.
Alright, let's go! Wanna take a break here? Yeah!
I wish they all could be California Square. I realize I am not being original or, particularly insightful with this comment. But fuck Mike Love, really. He knows what he did. Well, he doesn't know what he did, which is part of being Mike Love. But fuck that guy. Anyway. Here, we got everything you asked for. All the offerings were handed over to Gunhilda. Oh my, thank you, Princess, and you as well, Adol. Can you start calling Adol Princess? It would really help my level of hilarity in this game. There should be more than enough offerings for the occasion. Please be careful with them. Aha, no need to worry on my account. I'm used to handling these. The Harvest Festival won't be held anytime soon, but there's no reason we can't get a jump on things. Once all the offerings are gathered, we'll store them in the Volta Family Lodge. Would you mind helping me bring them here? Yes, we oughta. Let's hurry up and get these done. Gunhilda placed the offerings in the Balto Lodge's storage room, where someone is going to eat them as a midnight snack. Ah, gathered all the offerings, have you? I take it you helped. Glad we had our most reliable flower pickers on the job. Oh my god, I see why Karja wants to fucking slap you, dude. That's a cheap gratitude coming from the guy who pushed all the work on everyone else. Well, these look fresh. Let's have a look taste. Crimson ripped off a henbane petal and a chunk of fly agaric, stuffing him in his mouth. This is exactly the thing I didn't want to happen. Hey! Smooth texture and a rich, savory flavor. Not bad, not bad. I bet Har will be thrilled. Jarl Grimson, must I always remind you not to snack on the offerings? This is a bad example for the children. Oh, I do this all the time. Har won't mind sharing a few scraps. How about you, Red? Care for a bite? No! Adol is just always down to put shit in his mouth. Adol is becoming Link, very slowly. I'm thinking specifically of, like, the bits of Breath of the Wild that confirm that Link eats Goron cooking. You know, rocks. Don't mind if I do! Stop! You weren't even considering saying no, were you? Not everyone is as poison resistant as Grimson is. It just goes into sulk mode. Like, oh, but I wanted to poison myself. Adol, you fucking... Settling into the overprotective big sister role, I see. Got some first-rate shield brethren in the making here. Oh yeah, can't forget these. Crimson casually picked up the bellflowers. Hey, what are you... Aren't those part of the offerings, too? Offerings? Who told you that? I just hadn't seen any bellflowers in a while and figured I'd ask for some, that's all. Wow! Well, anyway, good luck surveying the seas out there. Now that I think about it, I suppose he never did specifically say they were offerings. I'm sorry, Princess. My misunderstanding turned into extra work for you. It's no big deal. The fault's clearly Grimson's anyway. Yeah, let's blame him for everything. Why does he waddle? Because he just ate like 3 fly agarics and a handful of hensbane. The man is probably seeing the walls move around him. Well, now that that errand's knocked out, let's get going, Adol. And so, Adol and Karja left the Balta Lodge. Several minutes later... Sure takes me back. Still remember how much I used to love these flowers. Won't be much longer now. Just you wait, Aluna. Oh, shit, it was Lore the whole time.
That just about does it.
Okay, Karja's mom is named Iluna. We have a concrete name for her, so... all of our theories about who she could be... kinda torpedoed. That's cool, that's fine. We got a box lunch recipe for mushroom saute. Adol, no! No, Adol! God damn it, Adol! That was real vague. They could be pulling a bait and switch. That's true. They could be, but... right now I don't see why they would be pulling a bait and switch. Like... this was a totally optional side quest. Iluna was my dog. You're adopted.
Seems we got...
We named the dog Iluna. Fish.
Maybe I'll throw a few lines.
Anything here? Ooh, new fish. that web fishing thing you've heard so much about? Whoa, shit.
That's the way.
Come here, you! You put up quite a fight!
Salmon. 60.9 centimeter salmon. Maybe Aluna was Dogi all along. Ooh. That's a good one. No, it's not. The real Aluna was a... Maybe Aluna turned into the moon. Like what happened to Sokka. That's rough, Karja. We have Tuna, but they decided to rename Salmon. Yes.
Maybe I'll throw a few lines.
Anything else new? No, but I am gonna throw out some L fishing bait to see what happens.
Got a bite!
Oh, this is big. I can feel it. Wait, no.
Come here, you! You put up quite a fight!
More salmon. Okay. Just gonna stand on this bollard. Putting a pin in that joke. What, the turned into the moon thing? Okay. If you think that's what happened, I can't prove you wrong. Something's happening on Callan Island. Let's pop out there.
Alright, let's go! Alright, better mark this area on the map.
What is this? Something happening on Callan Island. Which map? Cave? Nothing in the cave? Mountain Peak? Nothing. Nothing. Wait a minute. I don't actually see, Are we sure it's happening on the island? Maybe it's just offshore. Yeah, no, there's... It's definitely here.
Let's disembark.
Alright, let's...
Yeah! Yeah! Wanna take a break here?
Let's explore a little bit. Am I missing something? There is a chest. I don't know if collecting these crystals is doing anything for like my speed or anything like that, but... Because I'm definitely not going very fast. Oh, hi! Laser!
Rain! Mana of fire!
They're shiny and you must have shiny. You're right, must have shiny. Shiny good. Shiny not bad. Shiny good. Okay, bye.
Burn a blaze! How's that? Fly away! How's that? Fly ball!
Oh. Here's that chest I was missing.
Mana sense might come in handy here. Found something!
Some lumps. Yay, lumps. They sit alone on a bench in the dark. Alright. Back on around and up. Bumping around. Karja, yes! Karja will do anything! Karja does what she wants. You can't really stop her. At some point I should... Bye. At some point I should really get up the... Okay, you go over here. I forgot how to get up for a second.
And we're off!
Alright, through this cave.
How's that?
Upstairs, through the cave.
How's that?
At least doing this, I'm retracing my steps. I'm leveling skills. I'm getting stuff kind of done. Kind of in maybe a semi-useful way. I don't know. Quest monster targets this. Oh.
Too easy. Burn a blaze. Blast throw.
Ow.
Switch!
Mana to me. How's that?
Freeze! Crossed over!
How's that?
Freeze! Getting started!
There's a lot more of these than I thought there were.
How's that?
Dodge this!
Ow.
How's that?
Crossed over! Freeze!
Switch!
Switch! Freeze!
Oh my god, there are so many more of these than I thought there were.
Get this done!
Switch! Too easy!
Nice work, Adol!
Burn a blaze! How's that?
Switch!
How's that?
He keeps dropping out the do. We've gone up 2 levels fighting these guys.
Freeze!
Switch! Too easy! Fire in the hole!
Oh, okay. Well.
That just about does it.
Whew. Hugo delivered a reward. Depicts an ominous black wolf. Grants curse resistance. What? That was rough. Fountain of Endless Fishman. So the basement in any Castlevania game. Okay, let's just rush past these guys. I want to... up top of the mountain, we haven't quite filled out the map, so... Just sort of want to go up there and make sure that all of the map gray areas are filled out, because if this is like Eve 8, then I'm gonna want maps clear and all that stuff later on. Yeah, there's a crystal cluster up there, which means I haven't 100%ed this map yet. Fucking easy. Most JRPGs, I'm like, oh, I don't care if I 100% it. It's boring 100%ing games. I don't need to do that. These games, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna find every crystal bollock in the Fire Kingdom, because you gotta have those. Never mind that I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Mana!
And we have touched this rock. 100% land discovery rate. We're good. We're cool. Down to Callan Island. What? Can I just... No.
All right, let's go.
Fast travel out.
Spot to rest.
Oh, wait. Touch the stone. Yeah, we've got enough to open some lines. There we go. Don't make the actual process of 100% exploration as fun as these. It's true. That is very true.
I bet we
A
can
lot
do
of
something
games...
here.
A lot of action games don't make the process 100%ing.
Okay, let's give it a
Exploration
shot.
as much fun as these.
Show me what you got, brother.
Gotta fight.
I'll show you how I handle my rod. Do not take that out of context.
Here, let me help.
Ready and... That went well.
Oh, nice. North tuna. This tuna comes from the north. It fights east tuna. Alright, now we can start randomly just exploring shit. Like down here. What is down here? I don't know. Let's go find out. Wait, I'm going north. I don't need to go north. I need to go... south... east. Flashback to Laxing on my rod! Yeah,
May as well grab it.
I love fishing in video games
Go!
for so many reasons.
This might be useful.
It's a good flute melody. It is a good flute melody. That's good fluting.
Can't believe this was just floating around.
Alright, gotta turn off here, I think.
Let us avail ourselves.
And we head straight for these rocks and then around the coastline. Just fluting around. That was just fluting around. I'm tootling so hard.
A small boon.
May as well grab it.
We're zooming along.
We're fluting along.
Fish it out.
Okay, no, we've already discovered whatever that is. That's
Quick
fine.
as a flash.
A blessing
Yeah, I
from
thought
our
it looked like
divine
this
master.
had something in it. And there's some
I
fog.
think we're coming into some mist.
It's not as bad as the white shade, but our visibility's pretty low.
Oh no, low visibility. I bet there's a monster in here.
Don't mind if I do.
No? Nothing? Nothing, Tralala? That's a surprise. Obelian Odyssey unlocked. What is this? What is this achievement? Traveled a total of 1,000 km aboard the Sandras. Cool. Yeah, there is nothing here. Okay. Really thought there would be something.
Fire!
Turns out there's nothing. Okay. That's fine. Let's head up this way. Continue sailing up the coastline. Let's fight some ships.
We're in range.
A megameter.
Almost hit us there.
I love megameters.
Suck on this.
Haha, I'm piercing your armor. Get pierced, idiot.
Sink already. Now!
It's quite a unit.
July came out on top.
There we go. Took them out. Sea battles feel satisfying in this game. Like, I've seen a lot of people like, oh, it's so slow. It's so plotting. Ease combat is supposed to be fast. And
What? No
Like-
alcohol?
my personal take on that, my personal very opinionated take is, go fuck yourself. But my other opinionated take
Don't mind
is
if I do.
that some variety is very important for the lifespan of a game. Like, making you feel like you're doing varied tasks. Not just the same thing all the time. Like, oh, it's just normal ease combat, but on a boat. It doesn't feel that way to me, and I'm happy about it. Hey, more fishing. Then again, I am unreliable, I suppose, because I will go out on a limb and just play anything that Falcom makes. Except for Vantage Master. I'm not interested in Vantage Master. Vantage Master is their real-time strategy game, and, I think I would be terrible at it. I haven't actually tried. I'd probably be terrible at it. I forgot that you have to cast the fishing rod for fishing to work. I was just standing there looking at the water waiting for a fish to show up.
Looking good.
Standing here like, come on and get in the boat, fish, fish.
Here, let me help.
All right.
And now.
Let's do this.
Ready and... What a fine specimen!
Oh,
Still not our biggest tuna.
shabby.
Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Birdie ball ball. Oh, birdie ball. Adolf stares
Ball, ball,
blankly
birdie.
into the distance while
Birdie,
unfittingly
birdie,
dramatic
ball,
music
ball, ball.
plays. More ship battling.
Sash, hide below deck.
Sink already!
Time to pop some.
Fire! Blast them!
Hit landed.
Now!
Good grief.
How do you like that? Fire!
Oh, because the meter was not full.
Take that!
You're weak,
There
I'll
we
meet.
go.
That's just common sense.
Car, just stop eating the Grieger. I don't know why I blamed Adol for that. Like, force of habit, Adol. Not you this time. Very Marge Simpson moment. Would have showed up in a Mass Effect crossover, which we called EZO. Yeah, that would be a good name for it.
Let's go ahead and grab that.
Island ho! Should be able to land there.
Ah, Gren, you're our island hoe.
Drop anchor! We're going ashore!
Are you suggesting, Silver, that, like, all the ships that sank while Adol is on
we
them
can
are
catch
potentially
something here.
karma for what he does here?
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Like, maybe it's a karmatic thing. Like, at the end of the game, Adol will end up with a curse
What's
on him or
this?
something. Oh. Raiju Charm. Grants
we're
paralysis resistance. Doesn't grant paralysis, it grants paralysis resistance.
I think there's something around here.
More fishing bait. Good, good. There's more fly agaric. Do not eat that at all. Boxes. Huh, what do you know? There's a cave here. Signs point to it being in use until recently. Might have been a Grieger den. You really think so? If that's the case, we'll have to clean the place out. I can sense somebody in there, though. A human, maybe. Well, quickest way to find out is to head in and look. Let's move. I don't believe it. You're the last person I expected to see in here. It's you! And then we have to spend an entire season figuring out that it was like Target's dentist or some shit. I thought I heard someone coming. It's you! Who the fuck are you?
Princess.
And who should it be but the princess herself? It's been quite some time. Einar! Oh, Einar! Oh, right, yeah. Fuck, I remember him. I figured you were a Grieger by now, but it looks like you're doing just fine for yourself. Yeah, somehow or another. As for this young man over here, is he not the same one I saw you with in Karnak? Adol briefly introduced himself and explained the situation with the Sandras. Briefly introduced himself. He only gave the abridged life story. I see, so those monsters were Grieger after all. I had heard rumors of them, but to think they would spread all across Abelia Gulf. Ah, where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself, Adol.
My name is Einar. I'm a merchant operating out of Balta Island.
Not anymore, you aren't.
I travel Obelia Gulf and its neighboring countries by boat, making purchases and brokering trade agreements. Though there is much to be concerned about, I am grateful that our paths have converged.
Speaking of which, the general shop on Balta Island is Einar's. The kid usually running it, though, is his little brother, Folky. You sure are polite, huh? You needn't feel obligated to match it. My profession has led me to develop a bit of a, shall we say, habit of being overly courteous. Anyway, it's good to know you're alright. What have you been up to? Everyone on Balta Island is worried about you, your kid brother especially. I see, my apologies for that. When Karnak was attacked, I had just left for my next business negotiation. It was then I encountered those ominous battleships, the Undying Fleet. A number of them gave chase, and I tried my very best to shake them off. That is how I wound up here in the Sonalia Basin. This island houses a secret storehouse of mine, so I found it a suitable place to lie low until the white whale has calmed himself. A secret storehouse? That's so cool! Yes, I suppose the term does stir the imagination. Adol would be a big fan of Pokemon Ruby Sapphire. The secret base mechanic, he'd be like, oh yeah! And then he'd discover that basically you can do nothing with it, and he'd be like, oh man. Originally, I discovered this island by happenstance while seeking refuge from the storm. Surrounding topography makes it difficult to spot, a fact I have taken full advantage of. Pretty shrewd. Now then, if I may touch on one final matter. It's only a proposition, but would you allow me to board your ship and conduct my business upon it, Princess? Saunders ain't a merchant craft, you know. We don't have infinite space, and the people from Karnak are having a tougher time than you are. What do you want on, anyway? Well, Karnak is no longer a functioning town, and the waters have been overrun by Grigor. Will surely have an adverse impact on the flow of goods in Obelia Gulf. This motherfucker really out here like, this will surely affect the economy. Which, as a seafaring merchant, is not something I can overlook. And so, given that your ship provides ease of communication with Karnak's townfolk, as well as a means of fending off the Grigor, would it not be more efficient for me to accompany you? You really are shrewd. So long story short, you're going to use us as your business's personal ferry service. A rather unflattering way to describe it, but also one I can't deny. Got it. In that case, welcome to the crew. You sailed your own merchant ship far and wide all by yourself, right? I expect you to lend a hand with onboard duties then. Naturally, I do believe I'll be of service to young Ether as well. May this be the start of a fruitful partnership between us, Princess, and you as well, Adol. Alright, new recruit. Mana Sail recharge, level up. Good, cool. You can obtain various items in exchange for contribution points. Sweet, so that's what those are for. Alright, do you want any of this stuff? You want to bring, like, several of your ladders or your pots? Oh, okay. Travel point 1 of 2. It's always travel point 1 of 2. Why? Is there like a hidden travel? I have no idea where the other travel points are.
How's that?
Oh, it's right here. It's right the fuck here.
Let's
Yep, that was it.
catch our breath.
Back to the Sandra. Let's,
Mind taking the helm?
let's go look at what he can contribute to us. Hello. I'm so good at video games, you guys. I'm so good at video. I know so much. Where are you, Chin Man? There you are.
What would you like to exchange?
Norman armament training, Norman defense training, Norman spirit training, an ebony ring. Tactician's earring. Okay. It looks like it would be best just to grab these.
Here you are. I hope it helps. Here you are. Anything else I can do for you? Please, come again.
Purchasing this training text tells me you two are very enthusiastic about your studies. Writings such as these contain the collective knowledge of the Balta Sea Force's warriors. I'm tapping into the Akashic record. I learned a lot from this particular one myself. I bought 3. Back when I first set out on a ship of my own. Speaking of the Balta Sea Force, I really should stop by and see how the general store is doing soon. Ahem. In any event, I look forward to what the future has in store for you both. Keep giving it your best effort. Yeah, what are these? Okay, I can implement them as ship things. Let's... First off, report my adventures, my fishing results.
Let's see here.
Yep, fishing results. Cool. Report runestone. Okay, we haven't reported any runestones. Sandra!
Tinkering with shit.
Refit. Artillery training, demolition drill, improving brake. Of course. Of course! First aid training, helmet, group coordination, and helmet boot camp. Everyone wants a boot camp! Ornament training. I need black silver sand. That is my most important requirement. Black silver sand. Barrier mancy. Alright, I'm gonna go for the major refit, because that always helps.
Yep, that ought to do it.
The demolition drill, because I think that's funny.
Great work, everyone.
He wants a camp made of boots. Who doesn't? New cannon installation. That sounds good.
Yep, that ought to do it.
Modify the cannons. Rapid fire boot camp. Okay, study under Dogi.
Great work, everyone.
Implement Rafe's proposal to use mana barrier for offensive purposes. I'm very curious about that. I'm gonna go ahead and take the barrier mancy.
Whew, all done.
Alright, I think that's good for now. We'll sweep down the list later.
Anything else? You know where to find me.
Oh wait, hold on.
Tinkering with shit.
Did we pick up anything we need to actually implement? No. We're good. We're good.
Anything else? Okay, see you.
Alright. Well, that'll help. I don't know how you get black silver sand yet, though. God, I could talk to every single one of these people. I'm just gonna go ahead and move along. Millet. It would seem choosing Karnak as my destination was a catastrophic error. That we've prevailed over that fort is well and good, but why must I be embroiled in all this fighting? In retrospect, this all began the moment I departed. No. All the way back when I was born into that house. Kiki? You're a fellow unfortunate, aren't you, little one? After all, your fate is to be cooked and eaten someday. We're not eating no Picards. Quick glooming up the place. Lunar Tungsten. Are we building the Sandras a mobile suit? Hell yeah. Mobile suit Sandras. We're gonna make it out of lunar titanium. I'm sorry, we're gonna make it out of lunar gundanium. We're gonna make a wingsuit. Alright.
Keep sailing.
Let's look around and see what else we can find. There's something over here. Gundanium alloy from outer space? Yeah, Gundanium alloy from outer space.
I think that's a merchant ship?
Alright, let's find out.
We're going at a real nice clip.
Hi.
Whoopsie. We bumped into something.
Hey, here's a colorful bunch. You even got a raven with ya. Did you know? According to old legend, having a raven aboard your ship brings good luck. Yeah, that's an emissary of horror for you. This little guy's been looking over us. Did you know that being a raven brings you bad luck? That's what the Armored Core games have taught me. Ah, so you're a Norman, begging your pardon, ma'am. He's just airing out his armpits. Got a rash. Name's Thrud, fastest sea dog in Obelia Gulf. Maybe you've heard of me? Ended up stranded for a while thanks to White Whale, but it looks like he's finally calmed down. About time I should be getting back to work. Must be fate we met, though, don't you think? Anything you want, just let me know. May not look it, but my selection's pretty decent. I got a lot of valuable stuff in exchange for ferrying cargo around.
Want to take a look-see?
What have you got? Crystal shard set, don't need it. A blessed paper scrap, I do need it.
Anything else?
Can I barter for that? Yeah, okay.
Pleasure doing business. Let's all stay alive out there, huh?
No, I plan to go die. Goodbye. Barge Vendor Thrud. Yeah, that is a good series of words.
I didn't expect something like this.
I'm barging and thrudding all over this game, man.
What's that there?
Oh, that sunfish is taking a nap. There's a ton of theories on why they do that, from plain exhaustion to getting birds to pick insects off their bodies. But from this angle, it's almost like it's sunbathing. Haha! A sunfish through and through. Oh. Ah! What's he looking at? Is that a giant bird carrying a sunfish? I can't stand to watch this anymore. A new event with Ashley has been added on the ship. Okay. Eek! What was that scream just now? You boor! What savagery are you committing? I'm just trying to get this fish. And you would so brazenly perform such vulgarities in front of a lady. These barbaric Blackwoods fisherfolk. Sorry, I just... Ugh, I can tell I'm gonna regret asking, but what happened? Seeing merchant ships out on the open water had given Millette an idea. By negotiating with them, she could feasibly arrange for a rescue boat from outside of Obelia Gulf. The only problem was she had no contacts to speak of. Cohen, unable to bear seeing Millette so gloomy, offered to prepare a meal of fresh seafood for her. However, when she saw a living fish being gutted, she inadvertently let out an ear-piercing shriek. Millette, you're in the wrong here. As captain, I order you to apologize. No, that seems right to me at all, but that's a little harsh. So much the better. Pointless squabbles like these need to be nipped in the bud before they fester. I accept full responsibility. The fault was mine for behaving so discourteously. Clearly, nothing has changed since my leaving home. I'm still the same spoiled little damsel I've always been. Been meaning to ask what your deal is, actually. All I can gather is that you're a rich girl from some well-to-do family. I am the daughter of a wealthy merchant in the Roman Empire. However, a few months ago, I learned my parents were planning to force me into an arranged marriage. The suitor was a noble who I knew by neither face nor name. Clearly, expediency was the only consideration. I was to be used as a bargaining chip, without ever knowing true love. The prospect evoked enough disgust to prompt my departure from home right then and there. So Millette is living a Jane Austen novel. Yeah, I could see that. And you wound up all the way in Karnak. Good hustle, rich girl. Wouldn't have guessed you had it in ya. It swiftly became apparent to me how helpless I truly am, however. My family has gone so far as to send pursuers after me, leaving me on the run with no plan or destination. And yet I still have the gall to act unduly snobbish and curt to most every face I meet. Truly, what am I even doing? You kidding? You're amazing. I only wish I was as brave as you. I mean, just look at me. I'm a fisherman who's afraid of the ocean. When I was young, I tackled an offshore fishing trip, only to end up in a horrible accident. Aside from my life, the sea's taken just about everything from me. My pride and joy of a boat, my courage to take on the waves, and my dreams of being the best fisherman on Obelia Gulf. That's why I admire you. You struck out on a path you chose for yourself. It's nothing all that grand. Rather, it is I who should be envious of you, Mr. Cohen. You took it upon yourself to try to comfort me, and then there's the finesse with which you dress that fish. Though I turned my nose up at it earlier, that skill is the product of your diligence and ample life experiences. Are we regulating the straight ship to these two random side characters no one else likes? Kind of, yeah. I mean, it's not that I dislike them, it's just that they're kind of just there. But I approve of this. Neither of which I personally possess. Oh, Missy, you're being too hard on yourself. Alright, that's enough of that. Karja breaking out the fire hose to squirt them down. That could have gone in a loop forever. Fucking apology spirals, man. Punch y'all in the dick. Yeah, that's why I cut them off. At least they worked their issues out. Getting to know another person can ruffle some feathers, but it might just be worth the effort. Yes, well put. Can't promise not to stumble here and there, but I'll try a little harder to be more considerate of others. You did nothing wrong! You did nothing wrong, you piece of shit. Shut up. I insist, Mr. Cohen, you have done nothing wrong. That's what I'm saying! Nah, should have known better. Can it already. Shut it up. Shut it up, you. Yeah, right, now there's Ashley, because shit was happening with Ashley. What's got you so lost in thought? Oh, perfect timing. You two are free right now, right? I have an important job for you. I swear, try to be nice and check in on the kid and he starts talking down to us like always. Well, out with it. What do you want? Right, you both saw them too, right? Saw what? What else? The sunfish! How could you forget those poor little guys we saw in the Sonalia Basin? Oh yeah, now it's coming back to me. It was 5 minutes ago, Karja. It was literally 5 minutes ago, Karja. I wonder what ended up happening to them. They got eaten. They were devoured. Like the meat they are. I'm worried about that too. But anyway, the sunfish are in danger. That's all part of nature. The weak get preyed upon by the strong. Sunfish from earlier are probably already dead by now. Don't say stuff like that! One of them still seems to be safe. I even checked with my spyglass to be sure. So what, you're gonna keep it as a pet? Not a chance. You can't be wasting our time on that. Stop putting words in my mouth! I never said anything about taking it in. I'm just scared it'll get attacked again. All I want to do is find some place where I can sunbathe in peace. Alright, sure. Let's save the blatant prey animals from being preyed upon. And then we'll leave, and it will immediately get eaten. Immediately, the second we leave. Karja would eat this kid's dog in front of him. Karja would eat this kid's hot dog in front of him. Let alone an actual dog. You two at all, if that's all we're doing, then fine. How do you plan on finding that sunfish place to sunbathe anyway? Like I said, it's got natural predators all over the ocean. Yeah, I know that. That's why I've already marked a few possibilities in our sea chart. I want to check them out in person, though. I was wondering if you could take me. Sunfish-related tragedies make it sound like someone slipped on one on deck and fell overboard. Or like the bird dropped it on somebody's head and they died. Looks like they're all in the Sonalia Basin. What makes you so sure these places will be good for it anyhow? Nothing really. I just figured somewhere nearby would be less strain on the sunfish. It'd be pointless if moving it to unfamiliar waters wound up killing it anyway. What? Wasting time. Let me know when we get to those spots I picked out. Okay, I get it. We'll holler once we're at one, so be patient.
Let's give it a go.
Fun, fun, fun. In the fish.
Hut.
Goldfish shoals.
Let's keep sailing.
Nibbling at my sunfish. Alright. What place is lit up? Down there, okay. One here. One right near here, so. Getting wrecked by a bird. Pretty much, yeah.
Go, go, go!
Ashley, we made it to one of the locations you picked for the sunfish. The area is blocked in by a reef, so it'll be good for keeping out of view from predators. Yeah, I bet the sunfish would feel a lot safer here. Looks like it's in giant bird territory. So much for that. You said it. Not much we can do but move on to the next spot. Alright, I am headed, east. East, yeah. Hey, is that a landable island?
Go!
Because that island looks landable.
Ooh, a new island. Maybe we can land there.
Moon view!
Alright, let's disembark.
Let's go view the moon.
Should be a good spot to rest. Hut!
Fishing? Fishing? Fishing?
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Fishing!
Got a bite! Alright!
As opposed to all the other islands where you can't see. Yeah. You have to be able to look at the moon in order to look at the moon. And some other islands you can't look at the moon. They blind you. Whenever you look upward.
Here, let me help.
Ready and...
Let's do this!
Yeah! I hooked one!
Sunny salmon! Sunny salmon is my fish-based corn name. No. No.
Okay,
Cancel joke.
let's give it a
Cancel
shot.
joke. Anything else? No, good.
Hut! Hut!
Anything here? There are 2 chests, but they're open already, but I've never been here. What? Wait. There are 2... Oh, wait a minute, we must have... Why are there 2 chests here when we've never... And the chests are invisible. They're not actually here. Maybe this area changes later. Maybe it was a cutscene thing? I don't really know what's up with that.
Smooth and steady sailing.
Oh, what about this place? The fog makes it harder to be spotted, and there's also a place in the back for the sun to shine through. Seems like the perfect place to take in some rays, and the fog ought to keep it safe from predators. Yeah, this is the one! I'm sure of it! Adol and the others found the sunfish that was being chased by a shark earlier. How did you do that? And guided it to the safe haven they settled on. Is it okay? It's not dead, is it? Shut up and look. That's just the way they sunbathe. Cool. Looks like it all worked out. I'm glad we found a good spot. Yeah, me too. Anyway, you really came through for me. Sunfish looks pretty happy too. So I guess this wasn't so bad. Your true colors really show when it comes to sea life, huh? Seems kinda like that's where your heart is. There are many benefits to being a marine biologist. I wasn't expecting to feel this way either, actually. If anything, I thought I would always hate it. Huh? Why is that? Nothing. Never mind. More importantly, if something else comes up, you better help out again. Got it? What is it with you? You're such a little brat sometimes.
And that takes care of that.
You can have this book as thanks for pitching in. It's from the study in my old house. I don't need it, so use it however you want. The Azure Manual for Sliding.
Notebook entry complete. Let me know when you find something new.
Let's take a look at the how to slide. So why don't you slide? Kick slide. Steal home, Karja. Attack while sliding across. Okay, sure. Alright, Ralphos Island. I think we've already been there. We've beat the fort there. Can we go through this crevice?
Steady sailing.
No. What a shame. Anyway, let's not run over the sunfish on our way out. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing and having fun.
Fire the cannons!
And it makes me feel so fun. I can't control my brain.
Fire the
I
cannons!
can't control my brain either. I relate to that song. Carter turning into Sam Gideon. Is that Jetstream Sam? Because I think we agreed that Adol was becoming Jetstream Sam.
Hey, we can see the fort from here. Good thing we brought him down, huh?
Sometimes I envy how easily pleased you are, Gren.
Can't you just be happy for once? We rescued the villagers. Not to mention reunited with you.
Mm-hmm. And what could be better than that? Wonderfully done, Wraith.
Yeah. Glad to be back.
Oh, Vanquish. Yeah, I never really fucked with that game much.
Got him. Now.
I'm not that kind of get-gooder.
Smash 'em! Enemy ship down! Eat it, you bill-sucking wretches!
Karja, language! Language, Karja!
Fish something up.
Alright, let's keep heading out, this way. Yeah.
Fish something up.
Fish something up. Fish something up. Hey, you know what we're gonna go do? We're gonna fish something up.
Go fight.
Here, let me help. Let's do this! Whoops!
Ready and... Ha-ha! What a fine specimen!
Nice going.
Nice going. Who was that? Somebody is giving me the mildest praise possible, and I respect that. Just like the barest minimum of praise. Alright, we'll hit this top one, and then we'll hit the bottom one. Looks like this is another island. Excellent. I love side quest islands. Oh my god, I'm still getting extra money from ships. You remember last episode when I had that feast? Apparently it's still active.
Huh. Looks like we can land at that island.
We bumped into something. Drop
Fulling
anchor.
Island.
We're going ashore.
Wow, this is unusual. You hardly ever see fruit-bearing trees growing on the coast. Should make the fruit more vulnerable to the sea breeze, but they all look so bright and unspoiled. Kinda shocked there's an island like this in the Sonalia Basin. Yeah, we ate like the 42-ounce steak dinner. No wonder it's still digesting. Don't see any signs of the enemy nearby. Why don't we call the others? Hey, Gren! Rosa! Safe to land! Whoa, this place is way bigger than I thought. Check out all the fruits grown here. With this many, we could probably make some fresh tarts or juice. This is one lovely little island you two found. Oh, thank God. We found a source of vitamin C. We try. Anyway, let's get to harvesting. Heck yeah, just leave it to me. I'll have the place picked clean in no time. You better not go manhandling him. We don't want a bunch of bruised fruit. Excuse me, who are you? I came over to see what that ship was all about. Whoops, didn't realize anyone was living here. Sorry to intrude. We're the Baltic Sea Force's flying squadron. We spotted your island and decided to drop by for a look. I see, your crew doesn't look like that of pirates, though. That's because we're from Karnak. You mean to say the entire town has been enslaved by the Baltic Sea Force? Technically. It's a very amiable enslavement, though. What? No, that's not the case at all. Have you not heard about what happened to Karnak? I'm sorry, I never leave the island, so I'm not very familiar with what goes on elsewhere. Oh, I should introduce myself. My name is Nana. I live in a settlement near the center of the island. Would you mind telling me more about what became of Karnak? That all quickly summarized everything the Saunders had been through up to this point. You're eager, you say. It sounds like things are quite a mess outside of our little home. Thank you very much for informing me. If you've never even heard of them, I guess they haven't been here yet. I like Nana's very small red stripes in her otherwise watermelon-colored hair. It makes her really look like a melon. That's probably not the intent. That may be due to how the ocean currents tend to amass garbage, debris that is, in our surrounding waters. The only outsiders we get tend to be pirates and merchants who run adrift, strange folks such as yourselves included. You don't have any outside contacts? No, not at all. We have everything we could ever need here. Wow, you don't hear that every day. By the way, you said there was a settlement. What's it like? Oh, I'm sorry. You're better off staying away from it. Uncommon as it is, another ship did show up here recently, one manned by a band of rowdy pirates. They went on an absolute rampage and caused us no end of trouble. Everyone is feeling a bit wary of strangers right now. If they were to see you, they might even try to run you off. Ooh, sounds like we shouldn't go any further inland then. And you were all ready and raring to go. It doesn't exactly make up for it, but feel free to pick some fruit to bring back with you. My family tends this grove, and I'd like to do what little I can to help the people of Karnak. Please, take as much as you'd like. We definitely appreciate it, but are you really sure we can have as much as we want? Yes, it's no problem at all. This island's a bit unusual, you see. The fruit grows so quickly we're able to harvest it multiple times throughout the year. In fact, I don't think I've ever been short on food in the entire time I've lived here on Filling Island.
Sweet!
For real, that's amazing! I think we just stumbled onto a full-on fruit paradise! You may be right if what she said is true, I mean. Either she's a ghost, or this is one of those weird enchanted isles that, like, draws people in to hold them. That wouldn't explain the pirates, though. Maybe... I don't know, maybe this is just a situation where everything is fine and happy, and we don't have to intervene in any way. It's like a dream come true. Yeah, though we could just be getting our chains yanked. But hey, she's the one who lives here. Might as well treat ourselves well. The fruit is cursed! That's bad. Well, it's not playing any ominous music at us.
Should be a good spot to rest.
Like, the music isn't all like, dun dun dun, dun 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 dun, or anything, so... I assume maybe it's fine. I can see a grapple point up there, you fucks. What is that map icon? Hold on. What is that map icon? There's a gear. I don't remember seeing that before. You shouldn't come any further inland. Oh. I literally cannot go. I literally can't go up to that treasure chest. I literally can't go up to the treasure chest over there. Fuck. Ah, no. I'm being forbidden. Adol and Karja work together to harvest the fruit from the tree. You can smell the lemony goodness just standing next to these things. Yeah, I just love lemons so much. If it wasn't for those lemon stealers, those lemon thieves. Might as well grab some more fruit while we're here. Yeah, those lemon thieves! If it wasn't for them! Crazy, they even have pears here. They're also firm and shiny. They're wax. Might as well grab some more fruit while we're here. Yeah, the fruit is cursed. The fruit is, like, possessed by demons or something. That has to be it. There's a treasure chest. I know something's there, Adol. Pear rates. What is the rate for a pear nowadays? There we go. These oranges look pretty good, huh? Should make for a hefty enough harvest now. Time to head back to Nana and the others. Yeah, we've plundered their Animal Crossing ass island. Look at this massive haul. Guess we got a little carried away. We might not even be able to get over the ship without Dogi's help. I know it's a little late to ask, but are you sure it's okay for us to take so much? Of course, don't worry about us. Sample some for yourselves, and if it's to your taste, come back for more. We can even make it a trade next time if that helps you feel less reluctant. Alright then, guess it's time for us to shove off. We'll swing by again for another visit if we get the chance. Please do, I'll be waiting. I'm actually starting to get the munchies already. It won't hurt to eat just a couple, right? Gren died on the way to his home planet. Heh, who thought we'd sail ourselves right into the lap of luxury? Their generosity is much appreciated. Should be a boon to everyone's health, too. Fruits are extremely nutrient-dense, after all. Now I get what Gren was making such a big deal about. Heh, damn straight! I'm planning to make some juice and desserts with them before they go bad. Oh, I can't wait! Everyone's practically thrilled to pieces. Guess all that picking we had to do paid off. I have to say, though, hard to believe one island can be so bountiful. True, it's a discovery to end all discoveries. We can establish regular trade with them. It could really give us a boost and get Karnak back on its feet. About that, when I really think about it, something doesn't feel quite right about all this. There's a lot of debris in these waters, sure, but the Sanders had no trouble pushing through it. Yet that island's not on any of the Baltic Sea Force's charts. Doesn't that seem a bit off? Does the Sea Force really not know about it? At the very least, I've never heard of it. And the Baltic Sea Force should already have the full layout of Abelia Gulf mapped out. When you put it that way, it definitely does give me pause. On that note, there's something else that's been bugging me. When we were on the island, the only paths I could see were wild game trails. Really? That's kind of a weird thing to notice. Besides, it just means there's loads of beasts living there, no?
No.
She also said there was a human settlement near the center, didn't she? And harvesting the fruit would mean having to make a round trip over and over again. Animal tracks aside, isn't it shady they don't have even a single man-made pathway? Rafe's got a point. And that whole story about having fruit growing all year round seems rather unusual as well. Speaking of the fruit, having heard everyone's thoughts, Adol began to have his doubts about the island. And just now. With that in mind, he decided to try his druid monocle out on the fruit. Oh, good call. Let me give it a go, too. Through the lens of mana, the truth became clear. That was no normal fruit. It was radiating the same undead energy as the Grieger zombie fruit! Undead oranges! Putrid pears! Lemon zest! What's going on here? Whatever you do, don't eat the fruit. Huh? Something wrong with it? Yeah, this fruit's giving off Grieger energy. Grieger! Thank you, Shaggy. So you're saying these are Grieger in the shape of fruit? I fucking love these games. What? Now we have to worry about them in our food? Should we toss it all overboard? Let's all just calm down for a minute, everyone. Adol, would you mind using your mana to inspect us? I'd like to know if our handling the fruit has had any adverse effects. Adol informed that he didn't notice any physiological changes occurring amongst the group. At least we can take some comfort in that. Yes, I'm glad we found out before anyone took a bite. I think Gren ate like 6 of them. Wait a minute, Gren, did you... It just smelled so good and I was super hungry? So I snuck a few before we came back on board. You what? Well, it's been nice knowing you. Rest in peace, Gren. Thanks, Rafe. Hey, I'm not even 1 foot in the grave yet. Only fooling. Can you try throwing it back up? Oh, great idea! Okay, working it up in 3, 2, 1. As if I can't just barf on command. That's okay, I can help. Bring me your stomach. Well, we're short on options, so maybe we can try using our mana powers on him. How's Gren? He's dead. I'm not dead yet! Real dead. Sometimes I can still hear his voice. Either way, it'd be best to look into these fruits and fast. We better have a talk with that Nana lady again, too. Adol and Karja attempted to treat Gren using their mana powers. How? After that, they landed back on fully out. No, go back to the part where Adol and Karja had to play doctor on Gren. Using what? Their mana surfboard? Their ability to, like, see hidden objects? Their ability to generate a force field? Gren, I'm gonna generate a force field around your stomach! Ow! Okay, well, let's not do that. Whoa, the place is swarming with Grieger! And Nana acted like she had no idea what they even were. What's the big idea here? We should start by finding Nana. Eye to that. It's like inner space. Yeah. She knows not to go near their settlement, so, obviously, we gotta go look for it. Oh, before that, I just had an idea. Any chance we might be able to see something through the druid monocle here? I don't know, I was using it last time. Holy, there's Grigger vibes coming off every damn one of these fruit trees! I did notice that last time, but I thought they just highlighted usable objects. This island's creepier than meets the eye. We gotta brace ourselves at all. I love that this has all been a side quest. This has all been just a side plot. This is not plot necessary.
Spot to rest.
I love it. Can we fight the trees? No. He was over Greeker to eat the fruit! Oh, that's great. That's great. I love that. Still can't get on that. Okay.
There.
Whatever that gear icon is, it's still here.
How's that?
Taking your drop. Nope.
Blast off!
Birds from overseas are gonna come take your job, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Fly ball!
Alright, now I can have this treasure chest. Treasure chest right here. Up here, okay.
Burn a blaze! Switch!
A bitter remedy, some experience. Okay, cool. Let's see. Can I don't think I can get across this way. She was a zombie ghost dog all along! Zombie ghosts, leave this place! We're doing them a favor by stabbing them. They don't know it, but they're evil. They just don't know they're evil. We have to teach them how evil they are by killing the hell out of them.
Switch!
There's a shortcut, okay. I kinda thought we could push that wall. Like, this looks like something you should be able to push down. But I guess not.
Here goes!
Yeah, that's more of a Yoko Taro move.
Switch!
Yep, Parky has a slide kick now. That's cool.
Dodge this! Eat this! Yeah!
Aw, man. I do have a way to deal with obstacles like that. I didn't see anything marked. Haven't I encountered boulders like that? No.
Here I go!
And the mammoth ring just pulls me over there. Yeah, no, if there's a way to interact with this, I don't know what it is.
Lana! Yeah!
Glitched! I don't know how it's supposed to get up here. Probably just walk around. Okay. There you are. We've been looking for you. Oh, it's you. What's the matter this time? I already told you not to come any further into the island or the settlement might give you trouble. Sure, except we haven't seen a settlement anywhere around here. So what's really going on? Climbing up on us, huh? Something's definitely fishy about all this. Yeah, we're gonna have to gill you for information. And by gill, I mean kill. This island is lousy with Grieger. Oh, you mean those monsters you told me about? I haven't been aware of any. Why would you ask me such a thing? We're mana wielders, so we can see it. Not just in the fruit, either. With Grieger energy all over this island. If that's so, then you're the mana users I've heard so much about. And since you can see this island for what it is, there's no need for me to play it being human anymore. What do you mean? I told you before, this place is called Fulling Island. Yeah, here's the track I was thinking of. Here's the evil, ominous music track. The Order of the Trident created it long ago to be an undying orchard. One that would be beautiful for all eternity. Humans, blinded by their own greed, would then try to exploit it for more than they needed. The idea was to use that greed to serve her own ends. Whoever eats the fruit from this island eventually becomes a deathless Grieger themselves. Just like my cute little pet Miming here. What in the... Turn any humans that arrive on this island into Grieger. That's the order the Trident gave. Miming and I ended up here because of shipwreck. He started off only as a pup, but he kept eating one fruit after another, and now look at him! I'm sure it won't be too long before you all start to change, too. Blood and thunder, you're it again, always sticking thorns in our side. Your circumstances don't matter to me. All I'm concerned with is following the Trident's orders. And now that you've exposed the island's secret, your fate is sealed. Let's do this, Adol.
Let's get this rolling!
Some goblin things out of Valheim, which is Norse enough. Yeah, it's Norse enough. That wasn't too tough. Are you alright, Miming? His wounds won't heal. So it's true. Mana users really can defeat the undead. It's pretty clear you're out of your league. And that was us going easy, too. Of course, we can change that if you're still keen on duking it out. Fine, I surrender, but not out of any desperation to live, mind you. I just hate to say goodbye to Miming like this is all. Then maybe now you'll be willing to spill the beans. How many fruits does it take to turn Grieger? Eating only a few won't trigger a transformation. It's more the potential of becoming a Grieger gradually accumulates with every bite. Either way, if you have the power of mana, the effects of the fruit will wear off, or so I think. I'm not part of the Trident, so I can't speak with any authority on the matter. Our powers should have been able to cure it, but I guess we can't relax completely yet. Let's put it like this, then. Is there any way to completely prevent someone who ate the fruit from becoming a Grieger? I honestly couldn't say. However, there are two others on the island who may have some ideas. Undol and Neri. So there are other islands beside you. I thought the settlement story was just a lie. It was, but you would have found it unusual if a person who clearly resides here told you there wasn't one, no? We're neither human nor Grieger. Our existence lies somewhere in between. Miming and I were already barely clinging to life when we washed up here, and our bodies succumbed not long after. Who called ghost? Who said ghost? Whoever you are correct. Congratulations. But because we had eaten a bit of the fruit, our souls remained behind. Well, not quite. You did. I did? I did. Oh, okay. Cool. Excellent. We are no longer living, we merely exist. Oh yeah. I imagine my two fellow islanders are idling their time away somewhere. If you're so curious, why not go talk to them? As if we need your permission. I'm worried about Gren, so let's go see what we can find out. This whole island's a mystery anyway. Wouldn't hurt to explore it some more. Lady, is your dog okay? The Grigger named Miming appears to be... dog tired. Anyway, we almost killed him. I don't know if there really is a way to reverse the Griggerization process. Feel free to try, I certainly won't stop you. Or rather, I can't, given how much stronger you are than Miming.
Something's off. Might want to mana sense around.
Oh.
Oh, found something!
Super repair kit!
Yeah!
Anyway, her dog will survive, apparently, so that's cool. And I wouldn't want to accidentally murder the Grigger dog that tried to kill us. Oh no. How terrible that would be. I'd kill it. With an axe. You bastard! I'm gonna kill this rock. The path's completely blocked. We could probably shatter this thing if we went all out, but it'd still be tough going. This kind of counts as a wall of sorts, right? I guess it's definitely huge enough to pass for one. Oh, I get you. You want to call him over to help, is that it? Adol and Karja sent Hugo back to the ship with a message asking a certain someone to meet them. Oh, so this is the boulder you guys want me to smash, huh? Not quite the same as a wall, but these fists ain't too picky. Thanks for getting me in on this. Wall crusher, wall crusher, wall crusher. Yeah, we're casting our remove wall cantrip. Glad we can hope it isn't too underwhelming, Doggy. Hard to measure up to the old days of me crushing walls left and right. Wow, you got a real track record for this. Only question is, why'd you bring half the crew with you? When I told them I was going ashore, they insisted on tagging along no matter what I said. Damn it all, how could you just dupe us like that? I'm gonna be okay though, right? Right? Tell me I'm not gonna wake up one morning all blue-haired and gray-skinned. Who knows? I can't say anything for certain. Give me a break. While we're on the subject, none of the fruits from this island has been circulating around Obelia Gulf, has it? The pirate or merchant ships, for example? I'm just wondering if we all might be slowly turning into Grigger without even knowing it. Don't say that! I'm already a nervous wreck after eating just 2 of them. Remind me whose fault that was again? Oh, so that's how it's gonna be. I don't believe it's ever been distributed outside the island. Matter of fact, this island was all but non-existent until just recently. Even the occasional ships that did manage to wander their way here had their entire crews turned into Grigger. Well, that's a relief for... Wait, there's nothing good about that at all. If I may ask, Nana, you'll continue to help Adol and the princess with this, won't you? Grant is very important to all of us, and we want to make sure he'll be okay. That's probably the reason Adol and Karja decided to spare you. So maybe keep that in mind, yeah? I'm well aware. Nothing but love for Gren with this splash. Now we gotta make extra sure not to let him down. First things first, let's get this path opened up. Give me some space, everybody. Give me some space for both my hands. Whoa, you're a total beast, Doggy. Not half bad, big fella. They don't call me the Wall Crusher for nothing. Normally I'd ask you to join you in exploring the place, but... I'm sensing more Grigger up ahead. Which means this job is one better left to you mana users, huh? Guess the rest of us will head back to the ship then. Sure like to give you a piece of my mind and then some. Yeah, this... As far as I know, Dogi has only ever smashed 3 walls in canon. Like, crushing down the prison walls where Adol got captured. I forget if he smashed down any walls in East 2. I wonder if there is a canonical list somewhere of all of the walls Dogi has crushed. Since you're cooperating with Adol and Tarja for the time being, I'd say just keep it up and leave it at that. So be it, not that I'd go so far as to call it cooperating. What's the matter? My stomach just started hurting like crazy all of a sudden. We should get back to the ship and have the doc look him over. For sure. See you two later. Good luck with the investigation. Thanks, we've got this. You don't think Gren will actually... No, I'm sure he'll be fine, right? It's odd, but something about this feels vaguely nostalgic to me. What, you mean Gren and them? Yes. I could have sworn I'd forgotten what it was like to be human. Anyhow, Gren's counting on us to figure out a way to keep him from going Grieger. Let's move on and find those other islanders. Yeah, alright, hold on. I gotta check something out. All Dogi crushing screenshots. These will probably be spoilers for other games, but... Yeah, alright, I'm gonna... Yeah, that's probably a spoiler for me, so... I'm not gonna pull that one up. I'm gonna step just away for a second. In some versions of Eve, yeah, in the original Eve, in, the art style, one of the art styles, I forget which one. Anyway, back in just a second. There we go, fan adjustment complete. Dogi! Can you, Nah, we don't need Dogi for this one. Okay. Armor Star.
That's the stuff.
I think there is another point I can clear over here. So I want to head over here first. If you count cave walls as walls, Doki has crushed 5 walls by this point in the series. Awesome. Also, a lot of boulders and a few living creatures. Yeah. Dogi smash. Dogi smash. At this point, it's 2. It could be more than 2. Because, Adol can continuously get himself thrown in jail up to 3 times in Ease 1. And Dogi will come through the wall every time to break him out. So it could be as many as 4, I think? And Dogi certainly acts like he crushed at least 4 walls to this point. Hello, ma'am. Pardon me. I am checking for fish and treasure chests. They're all canon because Adol... Yeah, he would do that. Adol would, like, get himself thrown in jail just to watch Dogi come through the wall again. Can you teach me that? My word, are you humans? What in the world brings you here? Adol explained everything that happened with Nana. I see, Nana has always been one to strive towards the Trident's orders. Meanwhile, I wasn't even aware we had visitors. Sorry, we're gonna need your help, actually. Do you know any way to stop someone from turning into a Grieger? Let me see, I can't promise it's relevant, but there was an incident that bothered me once. Dogi had blue hair in Ease 1 and 2, though, so... unlikely. Just so you're aware, the Triton's underlings come by periodically to collect provisions. See, to the Grieger, the fruit that flows here is both satisfying and rejuvenating. Is that so? Maybe we should burn it all down later. Oh god, that was good. Karja just like, to this and they set it on fire and Adolf just like, smile. Also, yeah, it's like blue and red striped or something. I don't know if that's Grieger hair. In any case, it's our duty to gather the harvest and present it to them. We may be merely souls now, but we can still materialize with enough concentration. Once, when I was in the middle of gathering, they scolded me, saying not to mix in any bad fruit. What was it you mixed in, exactly? A golden apple I'd picked on a tree on the far side of the island. A golden apple? That's rarer than rare. Quite so, though to be fair, I'd never seen any apple trees on the island before to begin with. Sure, they must be growing somewhere around here still. Do Grieger just hate apples? I honestly can't say I recall one way or the other. After all, I'm indifferent about most everything these days. Sounds like it could be worth searching for one of those golden apples. The Grieger hate them so much they have the opposite effect from the rest of the fruit on the island. Picked it from a tree on the far end of the island. It's probably where we ought to head next. Putting that aside, you, the red-haired boy. The sight of you puts me ill at ease for some reason. It almost makes me feel as if I'm frittering my time away. Fire Emblem. Maybe? That one character from, like, Fire Emblem Fates, maybe? Or... whatever the Fire Emblem is where you have, like, rings that you can summon people with. I don't know. Makes sense. Adol spends every free moment he's got trying to dive into some adventure or other. Engage, thank you. That brings back old memories, oddly enough, how hectic and driven I was back then. In my efforts to attain aristocratic levels of outrageous wealth, I founded a trading company, and worked tirelessly morning, noon, and night. Then one day I put to sea, despite knowing it was a reckless move at the time, all in an effort to outdo my competitors. As a result, my ship sank and I found myself stranded here. Now just look at me. I was so frustrated at first, knowing I'd never be able to finish my life's work. Over time, I simply stopped caring. Everyone on this island seems kinda out of it, one way or another. Well, we asked and she answered. Let's look for the other person now. Anything over here? No. Anything over here? I see fishing.
I bet we can catch something here. Monosynths might come in handy here.
Chalice Star. It's a creepy, cursed island. Let's go fishing. The creepy, cursed island that saps away your will to live. Let's go fishing. People got so upset about Alir's design. Who's Alir?
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Nothing new. Let's do full gauge. Okay.
Got a bite.
Nobody cared about engage. Well,
Found something.
Looking good.
Nintendo has this habit of, like, they take a thriving series that people really enjoy, and then they're like, oh man, people are really enjoying this. Let's change everything about it to appeal to a wider audience. And then it doesn't. And they're like, oh well. No more of that then. Or worse, it does, and then they're like, oh well, no more of that then, we perfected it.
Mana!
Like, you know, F-Zero GX. I don't know. could go into a soapbox lecture about Fire Emblem. You could. I could talk about how I was really interested in playing some Pokemon ROM hacks on here. And then recently Nintendo's been just being a great big piece of shit. And now I don't know if I want to play any of their games. I don't know if I want to show off even, like, fan-made content. Because they're so busy being a big piece of shit. And I mean, I guess they're happy about that. That was what they intended.
I think there's something around here. Mana!
But
Found something!
oh well. Hi. Oh, it's the you people. I was watching from a distance, so I didn't know the sitch. Okay, that's the first localization choice to actually throw me out of this. I know the sitch. You're the ones Nana took for a ride. No take for a ride. Not too pleased to hear you put it that way, neither was I. If you're all caught up, we can get to the chase. Do you know how to stop someone from becoming a Grieger? Well, let me think. Don't know if it's related or not, but I am familiar with a rather unusual phenomenon. I've been watching the weather around these parts for nearly 100 years straight now. What? You spent all that time just staring at the sky? Sure, there was nothing else to do, nor anything I wanted to do, so what the hey? Nothing to do, nowhere to go. I wanna be sedated. Unisly. Unevenly. Good evening. Not as if we'd ever be able to leave this island anyway. Still seems like an odd choice, even for being stranded here. I wouldn't expect you living folk to understand. Everything seems to matter so little once all the hardships and rigors are gone. Well, whatever. Back to what you were going to tell us? Right. On the night of a typhoon, I saw a tree get struck by lightning and turn back to normal for an instant. Reckon it was on the far end of the island over a high cliff top. The undead energy took it back over after just a few minutes, but I recall thinking it was pretty extraordinary. Lightning, huh? Natural energy like that is also present in mana. Maybe there's a connection. Not sure about the boy, but you're a Norman, ain't you, lass? Seeing the flames of ambition in your eyes really takes me back for some reason. Nana said something similar. Actually, now that I get a look at your getup, are you a pirate? I was. I haven't been out to sea for nearly a century, though. Looking back, this might even be my punishment for betraying my loyal crewmates and scampering off on my own. So I ended up carried away by the ocean and washed ashore on this island. I managed to survive off the fruit, but eventually the injuries I got while adrift must have taken their toll. And now nothing's left of me but my immortal soul. Existing forever with no real purpose sure does grow dull. I'm getting depressed just listening to this guy. Oh, I'm sorry, Karja. Is the story of how he fucking died and became bound to an island that turns people into zombies. Is that too depressing for you? Is that a little too tragic? Guess our next move is to head to the far end side of the island for now. Gosh, Karja, we wouldn't want to make you sad or anything. Far end of the island, that's off this way, okay. Yeah, this is an emotional problem. I don't know how to chop this in half. No, I'm going the wrong way. Maybe? Ah! This far side of the island. And here's gigantic boulder number 2. I can feel wind blowing through the gaps. Could be there's a cave path here. Destroying this boulder should open up more of the island to explore. But this one looks a lot hardier than last. Seems like it could be a real struggle to bust through. Do we want to try asking Dogi again? No telling if he can actually break it or not, though. Sent word to Dogi. Let's have a look-see here. It's pretty solid. Looks like it must have fallen from the subsoil up above. It's way sturdier and thicker than the one from earlier. So sorry, I don't think I can smash this thing for you. We found something Dogi cannot break. I'm afraid you'd say that. But a guy like you can do the impossible, right? Appreciate you think so highly of me, but how about we look for another way to deal with this? So this is where you were. Did you already meet with the others? We did. They gave us a few leads. Then this stupid boulder decided to cut us off. Now we're stuck with no way to move on. I see. Suppose you've no choice but to give up then. Giving up isn't my style. You do realize what you seek might not even be on the other side, don't you? You truly are something. Nothing at all like the rest of us. Actually, I do have one suggestion to offer. We may be able to demolish this boulder with Miming's help. Miming, you need your pet Grigger? Yes, his battle against the two of you has tuckered him out. But I fed him plenty of fruit, so he should be feeling better soon. Wow, surprised he can bounce back from a beating like that so quickly. So you're saying we can leave this one to you? Yes. After all, you don't seem willing to let this stop you. Well then, I'll go check in on Miming. You wait here. Will do. Sounds like that's settled. Guess I'll just head back to the ship then. Wait, she said. Do I look like a waiter? But for how long? At this point, I would rather we've just gone with her. Oh, there you are. Miming is getting back to his old self, little by little. I believe he can help you break this boulder now. Feels bad letting him steal Dogi's thunder. Give the guy a break. He's not your personal demolition crew. Yes, he is, Karsha. You don't understand the bond between a boy and his Dogi. Alright, Miming, whenever you're ready. Miming charged head first into the giant boulder. Hey, that did the trick. Now we can finally press on. If I recall, the inside of this cave is fairly expansive. But there should be an exit if you make your way upward. Aiming for that might be your best bet. You're being awfully helpful. Am I now? I suppose a part of me wants to see your efforts be rewarded. Kind words, but you already fooled us once, so I got no intention of trusting you twice. I understand. But now you're really throwing me off. Come on, let's see what's up ahead, brother. Miming appears to be bursting with energy. Feels weird saying this to a Grigger, but you really helped us out. Even we don't go past this point very often. There's no telling what state it's in right now. What I'm trying to say is, maybe you ought to save. Be careful, alright? Same brain again, thank you. Yeah. She is getting over her racism. What, like, thanks, dog? You're one of the good ones. I'm not sure that's actually getting over the racism. Perfectly good dog, though. Oh, bye. Oh, there you are. Okay, bye. Baby steps. Baby steps. Okay, yeah, baby steps. Let's pop out here. See what this is. Here's that high ledge. Vitality goes up.
That's the stuff.
Experience boost. That's
Ice
good.
is frozen water.
Thank you. Vitality elixir.
I'm just getting started.
Maybe we should eat a box lunch. We have 2 of these. Hit point regeneration for 2 seconds. Not 200 seconds. Not 2 seconds. That would be really useless. Before we leave... I have the feeling we're going to encounter a boss when we get to the tree. So, before we leave this cave, I'm going to try and, I'm going to have that box lunch. I see something up ahead, so... Wow, he took off. Okay. Arion Amulet grants heavy
Looks
resistance.
valuable.
So far, we haven't been
Bet we can
heavied
catch
very
something
much.
here. Okay, let's give it a shot.
I'm gonna go ahead and use some fishing bait EX to see what happens.
Got a bite.
Oh, this feels pretty big. This does not feel like an insubstantial fish. Get up to about 75%, and then we're gonna need Carter's help, I think.
Here, let's
Go!
Let's do this.
Ready and... Yeah, I hooked one.
Mud wells. That is a bee fish? That is a bee fish? That is a bee fish? Okay.
Monosense might come in handy here.
Liar Star. I'll give you bees. I'll put marzipan in your pie plate.
Didn't expect this here. What's this?
Switch.
A bee from a catfish.
Eat this.
Right, it goes in the square hole.
Mana!
Switch. There.
Get back here. No, no baby square hole. Oh. Oh. Come on.
Here I go.
There we go. Okay. Angles are important.
Yeah.
Hi, Anna. I've seen reviews of this game that are like, you spend all of your time in duo mode. There's no reason to ever get out of duo mode. And I'm like, can you imagine exploring the game like this? Can I chain the slide into the punch?
Looks tough. Gotcha! Here I go!
Not really, not as such.
How's that?
Easy pickings! Serves you right! Dodge this! Here I go! Nice try! Here I go!
Switch!
When did we get hot trigger bird dudes? A while ago. Like... There were several that were mini-bosses a few hours ago, I think. Hot Grieger bird dudes. Alright, sure. Yeah. Hey.
How's that?
Here I go!
How's that?
Good spike at all.
Pretty sure something's around here. Oh, found something!
Yeah, harpies are all the time being dudes.
How's that?
An open book!
How's that? How's that? How's that?
Skater! Gotcha!
How's that? Fire in the hole! How's that? How's that? Switch!
I thought for a second it had died, but no. I had to do one final blow. An unblockable attack telegraphed with yellow flash effect. Maybe? Alright, I'm gonna eat that box lunch now.
This is tasty!
Let's see if there really is anything out here in the way of a boss fight, which I think there might be.
A treasure chest!
Silver cheese! You... I'm not even gonna make that joke. Nope, I'm not making it. Aw, this place is too narrow for a boss fight. Wow, now there's a fine tree. And it's strange to see one growing in a place like this. Does seem like it'd be a good lightning rod.
Yeah.
No doubt, this being the highest point of the island and all. Guy said the tree lost its Grieger energy for a short while after the lightning struck, yeah? Let's give it a closer look with our mana. I'm sensing Grieger energy from this tree. Did we pick the wrong one? Maybe it just hasn't been hit by lightning yet. Working real hard, ain't we? Proper crewmates you are, looking out for your pal like that. That voice— oh, the whole gang's here. Have you come up with any other leads since we last spoke? No real luck, sad to say. We thought this might be the tree with the golden apples, but I guess our hunch was off. Now where have I seen this tree before? Adol noticed some letters carved lightly into the trunk of the tree. While the message is a little hard to make out, it appears to say, "With prayers for my family." What's this? Looks like a note someone left behind. I think it might have been my doing, back when I was still human. I'd completely forgotten. What made you write it here, of all places? Let me see, if I recall correctly, it was because I buried something important beneath this tree. A memento of my family, a charm with runes engraved into it for good luck. How could it have slipped my mind for so long? Just what happened during your human days. The era I lived in was plagued with natural disasters. Everyone was desperate to rebuild their lives, but piracy was becoming more rampant at the same time. When she said the era I lived in was rampant with natural disasters, I had a moment of wondering if she was from, like, Dana's time. But she's not dressed like it, so... One day, a band of pirates raided our settlement and began plundering everything we had. My family said they wanted me to survive, if nothing else, so they risked their lives to ensure my escape. But the little boat that Miming and myself were on was capsized. When I came to, we had washed up on this island. That's so. As a former pirate, you've got my condolences. So why'd you bury the charm? I didn't have a choice. The charm had a mana-like quality to it, one the Grieger were none too fond of. I decided the least I could do was bury it somewhere with a pleasant view. But now I'm neither human nor Grieger. All I do is follow orders from the Trident. I'm sure this isn't what my family would have wanted for me. Thank you, Miming. Grieger or not, I guess you were still a human at first. Anyway, we've searched every million of this island now. And yet we still don't have any leads on how to save Gren. Now what? Adol, your pocket's glowing. Adol pulls out the Lila shell. Adol, where are you right now? Something in your vicinity. Familiar aura. Familiar aura? The only thing near us is a tree, though. Suspect that tree. Capable of housing mana. Given the right trigger, power imbued into it should manifest. Then we can use it to cure Gren. Yeah, about time we found a lead. Only thing is the lightning I saw is what triggered it before, right? Which means we're gonna have to wait for the next thunderstorm? Actually, my power will suffice instead. Should take until nightfall to prepare. Although a poison to Grieger, may still be hope for former humans. Possible to break curse, binding your souls to this land and restore your humanity. Restore our humanity? Well, there's a shock. I hadn't even considered the notion of being human again.
Yeah.
Well, if you're up for it, we don't mind lending a hand. Our share of the crop's gonna be top priority, but we do owe you for all your help so far. Becoming human again would mean giving up our Grieger bodies, huh? With our souls loose, we'd be able to leave this island or even make it to the afterlife. Didn't she liken it to a poison for Grieger, though? I don't particularly enjoy the thought of having to suffer. So you're okay with staying a Grieger? I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I've lived as a Grieger now for far longer than I ever did as a human. This conversation we're having right now feels no different from talking to your average person. Restore them to human as skeletons because they're 1,000 years old. Yeah, but like they said, it would release their immortal souls to go free roaming across the land, or, you know, whatever. Or it might just turn them back into normal human people. Magic is really unpredictable shit. So even if your body's a Grigger, I think your hearts are still human. Instead of spending each and every day zoning out on this island like you're already dead, why not try to live a life you can be proud of? That's a real Norman way of looking at things. Not that I disagree, mind. Even so, it isn't a choice we can make right on the spot. Fair enough. It's really up to you in the end. We'll give you until we come collect the apples to decide. Alright, Adol, let's head back to the ship and get the guys up to speed. You think I'll make it? I'm not gonna turn, am I? My stomach still hasn't stopped twisting, and I've got this crawling feeling all over my body. Like I said, you'll be fine. Quit worrying yourself sicker, will ya? Have some faith in those two and sit tight. Yeah, Dren, you have anxiety. Those are the spiders! Oh yeah, of course, the spiders. Adol, Carja, you're back. How'd the investigation go? Good news, we learned a lot, actually. Adol summarized what Lila had told them. Special golden apples, and you're gonna get them from me? Nice work out there, guys. All that's left now is actually pick the things, huh? Still, it's gonna take a while to prepare, possibly even until tonight. The tides around this part of the sea tend to shift at night. Why don't you guys disembark while it's light out and wait for it to get dark on land? That may actually be the safest way to go. I'm counting on you two. Save me before I start going all Griggery. The Griggery Horror Show. I guess we could just sail off and do other stuff, but let's not.
Alright, let's disembark.
It's been nigh on a century since I got this much exercise. I suppose that means Miming wins this round as well. What are they doing? Oh, welcome you two. Keneally and Granny Mary were playing with Miming. Didn't you tell us that all you do is stare at the sky every day just a bit ago? What can I say? Something came over me and now I can't keep still. May not look it, but I had the fastest legs on my pirate ship back when I was human. I've been feeling rather spry myself. I got to remembering how it felt to work around the clock managing a trading company. And it made me realize how much time I'm wasting here. Sounds like you're becoming more human. Oh, you could be right about that. Haha, I've learned how to capitalism again! Yay! Speaking of which, were you two hear about that earlier matter?
Yeah.
We were thinking of standing by here until we go apple picking tonight. I see. You decided on what you'll do? Those golden apples can turn a Grigger back into a human, right? Can't say I ain't curious. But after all this time, the thought of no longer being undying anymore spooks me. Very true, our once infinite time would become limited. There's a wide world of fun out there! I'm of a mind to leave the island too. Continuing life with a Grigger is beginning to feel wrong to me. I've only just come to this realization though, so I'd like more time to sort it out. Putting it on hold again, I suppose it's fine. Your friend's name was Gren, yes, it's a bit late to be saying this, but I'm praying he at least does not become a Grigger. Me too! It'll depend on how many we manage to harvest. Harvest more than 10 fruits or Gren dies forever. Nah, then Eve wouldn't do that to me. I guess we're obligated to set aside some apples for those guys too. So, should we just wait here until night falls? Yep.
Let's give it a go.
Gren undies forever. Alright, that settles things. I'll give Lila a signal. Would you mind playing with Miming in the meantime? None of us are able to go all out entertaining him. He's always left to amuse himself. We got plenty of time, why not? Play with Big Dog. Big Dog, good dog, play with. He'll be run down to the bone before you know it. We'll just be watching from a reasonable distance. Miming, bursting at the seams of energy, begins to run around the island. Adol and Karja chased after him in a frantic game of tag. Who can stay sane after going back and forth across this island so many times? What'd I tell ya? Playdates with Miming are backbreaking work. We appreciate it, you two. This might be the first time I've seen him so satisfied. Rieger Gren is Grendel from Nordic Stories. Well, then we'd have to meet Gren's mom. Has Gren said anything about his mom? And in the meanwhile, night fell before we even knew it. Oh, looks like Lila's ready too. About time we climbed through the cave and got to that tree then. A raven's flying this way. A Grieger ship is approaching Fulling Island should we intercept requesting orders. Oh dear, a Grieger ship! Possibly here to pick up some more fruit, I'd wager. Why now of all times? What will you two do? Intercepting them would make trouble for you. Right, it'll be a pain if they find out we're on the island. We'll have the Sandras maintain its distance and keep an eye on that Grieger ship. I'll go ahead and write a response now. It's incredible how quickly you two can assess a situation. This is nothing, really. At any rate, if they're sailing this way, you two need to hurry. Yeah. Even so, it'd be best to figure out who we're in for. Hide in the shadows for now, Adol. Oh, are we teaching Adol to be a rogue? Thanks for the welcome, wannabes. You know why we're here, right? Dodge Colvin. We worked as swiftly as we could to ready these for you. Please take them. How very considerate of you. The fruit here is mighty scrumptious. I can't wait to dig in. Your preparedness is appreciated. Now for our second order of business. My messenger tells me he sensed the meddling presence of men on this island. Are there any bells for you folks? Nope, not in the least. It's difficult to say. I've been so awfully forgetful lately. It's the whole truth and nothing but, right? I'm warning you, wannabes. Anyone who disobeys orders or sprouts lies will be stripped of their selfhood and made into my slave. Keep that firmly in mind as you answer my questions. Well, naturally we're aware of that. Isn't that right? Aye, of course. I may have something of note. Miming picked up a strange relic the other day. Do you remember where it was buried? We shall take you there. You should have mentioned that earlier. We have to look into it pronto. We'll take care of things here. You two should hurry over to the tree. Looks like they bought us... Looks like they bought us some time. Right. Let's head over now while we can, brother. To the tree behind the cave. Through the cave. Where there are even more Grieger.
I'm just getting started.
I wonder if I can combo... Slide kick. No, you really can't combo very well. There's just like a whisper of input delay that stops you from comboing too hard.
Yeah! Here I go! Yeah!
Switch! How's that? Get away!
Kick, punch, it's all in the mind.
Mana fire!
Do you know why we stopped the car? Ren forgot to close the door.
How's that? What's this?
Barrels at all. And fine.
Here goes!
Yeah, I'm just gonna breathe on through these guys. I took a wrong turn, didn't I? No. There it is. Yeah, no, I'm just going right past these folks.
No chance!
Ow. Bye. Can you hear me? Preparations on my end are complete. Yeah, we just arrived at the tree. Ready when you are. Right. Now, without further ado, I shall send my mana over. Wow, they really do shine like gold. The mana's power will likely dissipate by the time dawn breaks. At all, please do hurry. Let's get a move on and pick those apples. We don't know how long Nana and them will be able to stall for us. Adol and Karja quickly harvested the apples. Then they hurried back along the path they took. What? They already caught up to us? Yeah, what's with this mana I'm sensing? It's liable to burn my beautiful eyes out. I'll just have to wipe it out as ordered and keep all the glory for myself. As if we'd ever let you, these are ours. What happened to the islanders? I'm wondering the same thing, but we have to take care of this first. Wait, hold on a sec. Over there, are those? So you finally noticed. That's right, these here are the island's resident wannabes. I've known for a while now you've been sniffing around the place, and they still tried to hide everything they knew about Nana, not to mention the two of you. That's why I used the powers the Trident bestowed upon me to turn them into my obedient servants. Well, so much for those guys. They're fucking dead. Time to murder and revenge. Sure, they prepared themselves for the worst, but this sickened me to my stomach. Wake up! No? Okay. That's it. Yes, let it eat at you. Here's an idea. I'll have a lot of them deal with you mana wielders. Come on, step forward. Kill the mana wielders. Ah. So we have no choice but to use our powers to snap them out of it. By hitting them with swords. Alright, we'll just set everything on fire and go. Come on. Okay, come on. Ow. When I said come on, I didn't mean like, you know, right at me. Wake up already. How long are you gonna stay like that? Yell at them all you want, it won't do a thing. Why not? Because Grieger are unchanging beings. Now that the wannabes have been transformed into obedient Grieger, I'll be using them as my pawns for all eternity. Shut your hole! Listen, you're humans, remember, not Grieger. Didn't you want to leave this island? All of you, come with me. I'm telling you now, I can't guarantee what might happen to them if you try to interfere. Nana gets to be hot, freaky undead elf lady, and the old people got turned into lost souls. That's a misconception. Actually, the dog is the hot, freaky undead elf lady, and Nana got turned into the dog. Here! Is killing them our only choice? There's got to be another way. There's got to be another way. We gotta make a decision when it comes down to the wire. It's gonna turn out to be the token, like buried under the tree. That's gonna turn them back. There they are! Now this is the source of the meddling mana. So bright and shiny. Hurry up and cut down the tree. You say something? Oh, wasn't it you? Now's our chance! No way! Inconceivable! You shouldn't even be capable of betrayal. I won't forget this! They threw him into the ocean. They did! You guys? Oh, we did it. I always hated that pompous, stuck-up buffoon. Getting back at him was like a breath of fresh air. I don't remember the last time I felt so frenzied. We got a hold of ourselves when the both of you called out to us. Right, Miming? That's great to hear, but what's with that light? You're not about to disappear, are you? Heh. At this rate, you won't even make it through the night, let alone get your humanity back. The two of you told us to live lives we can be proud of. It was those words that gave me the courage to take a step towards that. Allow me to express my gratitude as well. Meeting you had me feeling as though I was human again. I can die in style now because of you folks. Thanks for crossing paths with it. Yeah, the dog is still a giant hell dog. Maybe the dog is just happier that way. I see. It's okay, I'm sure you'll end up where you should be, as the people you are. Well, still got one last thing to do before all this is over. Go on, Miming.
Are you ready to make some bad choices?
Oh, hello, what was that? Oh, hello, Jids. Thank you for the subscription. You've made the terrible choice to give me more money. I don't know why you would do that, but thank you for it. Miming brings over a golden apple. Why are you giving this to me? It shouldn't be too late for you yet. I'll hedge my bets on you two, lass. Neri! Keneally! You probably don't have much time left either. What do you want to do? What do you want to do with your life? What do I want? I want to change! Even in my last moments, I want to live in the now. She died. The end. Okay then, time to get moving. We got another stop to make now, so let's set sail straight away. Adol and the crew head off to a certain place. A place? We're here. Welcome to Minorca Village. A lot of merchant ships pass through here. It should be easy to get wherever you want to go. Oh my god, she's glowing and translucent, but I guess she's alive? Wow. It's amazing how vibrant and full of life villages are now. I don't think it's as impressive as you make it out to be. Is this really so different compared to when you were alive? Yes, we didn't even have the capacity to rebuild back then. The area was littered with crumbled, abandoned buildings and fallen trees. A far cry from this beautiful community. Is that right? Never realized it was in such a shambles. What's Nana saying? Things were more run down back in her day. Really? We should show her around more then. Would have been nice to show her how Karnak used to look. Her eyes would have fallen out of her head. Oh, you can't see or hear Nana anymore, can you, Gren? I'd imagine not now that my body has taken this form. Guess that's proof of you being the normal ghost of a normal human. Just a perfectly ordinary ghost. A perfectly ordinary ghost human. Who died and ate an apple and came back to life as a ghost. Make sure your soul goes where it should once your unfinished business is done. Yes, I will. I know I'm not very long for this world anymore. So I plan on seeing as many places as I can to ensure I have no regrets. That's how I plan to use the time Miming and the others gave me. I hope you have a great adventure.
Yep.
So do I, especially since I know nothing of these present times. My nerves feel so restless, I haven't felt this excited in over a century. Alright then. Guess this is where we part ways. So long. Oh, already? Not sure what's going on, but take care. I don't hold anything against you. If you're ever in a pinch, let Adol and Karsha know. Thank you. I wish you a wonderful voyage. May you all live your lives to the fullest. Did she already leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, with a smile at that. How are you feeling? Oh yeah, as you can see, I'm back in tip-top shape again. Really? What about all those bellyaches you've been having? You even ran off to the sick bay clutching your stomach after we gave you the golden apple. Are you still not better yet? Well, about that. Had the doc give me another checkup. He said I was just having indigestion from overeating lately. Oh, ho, ho, that's our Gren. Excuse me. Basically, it turns out I was never getting Grieger Ice to begin with. Sorry for making you worry about me. Say what now? Do you have any clue how much trouble that caused? Give me back all the toil we put in for you. You're banned from snacking for a while. Oh, come on, have a heart at all. I gotta get Rosa to give you a good scolding later. No, please, anything but that. Yeah, he had tummy hort disease. His tummy hort. We got a holy potion too. That was the longest side quest I think I've ever seen in an Eve game. But that was a very long side quest. But we resolved it. Oh, hey. Minorca Village. I don't believe this place even had a name yet back when I was alive. To think that plot of barren earth from my memories would turn into such a wonderful community. It's really quite moving. I'm glad I stopped by to see it for myself. I am really hoping that we see Nana throughout the rest of the game. Just traveling to every settlement and whatnot that we pass by. I'm hoping to see her again. But if we don't see her again, it was still worth doing. Honestly, that got me a little emotional. Alright, there's still this question mark on the map, though. Let's go find out what that is. Hopefully it's not another side quest of this
Okay,
length.
let's go.
Alright, let me orient.
I think I'll take that.
More or less straight north and around this cape up here. Why did he turn them into fucking galleys though? What was that gonna do? I do not know. That is a really good question. I don't know what the hell was up with that.
What a pleasant breeze.
Don't even really have oh, that's right, you just came in, didn't you?
We can make use of this.
I don't know if I can even begin to
Let's help ourselves.
Adol and company landed on a island with a bunch of orchard fruits on it, like great lemons, oranges, etc. It turns out the fruit was Griegerized, and would turn anybody who ate it into a Grieger. And Gren ate some of it. So we had to go on a little mini quest to bring Gren back from the brink and feed him like anti-zombie fruit that Lila pointed out to us. And on the way we managed to rescue a bunch of ghosts who were stuck on the island, trapped, helping the Grieger. And their little doggy
Is that
too.
a merchant ship?
It seems kind of strange for a merchant ship. Uh-oh, it's another one of these. Okay, let's see if this one kicks my ass.
We should be exiting Sonelia Basin shortly.
I sure hope we don't have any more incidents.
I'm with you there. But traveling has a way of not going as planned. Starting to catch on, I see.
Yep, he
Steel yourself
immediately
for whatever
sneak
comes
attacks
next.
me for massive fucking damage. Level 70, Jesus butt. I don't know if I'm this much stronger. We are not penetrating that armor. Wait, we kinda are.
Close shave there.
We kind of are penetrating the armor.
Nice.
What we have to do is keep it pinned in the corner, which I didn't just do. I didn't do that at all.
Josh, are you all right?
Skyrim Blackbriar. Maybe?
This appears valuable.
Suck on this!
Suck on these.
Hold on! Take the shot! Chew on this! Fire the cannons!
I am just hitting it with everything we've got. I don't care. Oh god!
Fixed it up for you.
Fire the cannons! Chew on this! Hit confirmed!
Yeah, I am firing every gun I've got, trust me. We are about to break through the armor. Whoops, I accidentally was in, like, super zoom mode. Sorry.
Chew on this!
Come on, break it.
Speed it up!
Direct hit!
Okay, we're attacking its health now.
Hang on to your hats! Take the shot! Fire!
Suck on this!
This is a very dangerous place to be. Don't be there at all.
Pick up the pace!
I'm doing my best. Oh wow. HPR hull
We're
points,
just
yes.
getting started.
Fire the cannons!
How do you like that?
Suck on this! Blast him!
Got him!
Remember Mana Shield, you're right, I had forgotten Mana Shield existed, thank you. We are more or less out of ammo, though, for everything.
How do you like that?
Remember Mana Shield exists, Mana Shield exists, I gotta
Still in the game!
actually use that.
How do you like that?
And we have to actually hit this fucker.
So clinch it!
Gosh! Are you alright?
Well, that
I
didn't
hope
work.
the hull's okay.
I should have gotten it up a little sooner. I don't feel like... I feel like we would just be sailing around in circles attacking this ship for the next 20 minutes.
Amazing!
The next 20 plus minutes.
I hope the hull's okay. How do you like that? How do you like that?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna bother. We'll come back later when we have more power. We'll come back later when we've got a little more power in us. Let's go ahead and see the next story section. And then I will end the stream. Let's see what the next part of the actual main story.
I sure hope we don't have any more incidents.
Am I sure about... Yes, I should have gotten Mana Shield up.
But traveling has a way of not going as planned. Starting to catch on, I see. Steel yourselves for whatever comes next.
Steel Guard! Hello, Steel Guard! Specular Bay. This is what you look at.
Rafe really respected his dad a lot.
Citation needed?
That's why he couldn't bring himself to forgive Mr. Eveleys after what happened with Mark. But it seems like Rafe couldn't forgive himself either. And he was so torn up that it drove him away from town entirely. I had no idea.
Okay, we can do that plot, I guess.
Speaking of fathers, what are you planning to do going forward, Cruz? Carpent trading has gone up in smoke with the rest of Karnak.
I wouldn't worry about that. As long as my dad is around, Carpent trading isn't going anywhere.
Well, that's a relief, I'm sure.
For the time being, my hands are full helping out with the ship here. But after that... Huh? Rain.
Yeah, that stuff falls out of the sky sometimes. Chapter 6, Heaven's Mirror. Like rain.
Thought the clouds seemed ominous. It's really coming down hard.
That's a shame. I was looking forward to seeing Specular Bay up close.
What's so special about the scenery here?
That is a fantastic question.
Oh, he's gonna lecture us.
You see, sand piles up easily in Specular Bay, and the area itself is mainly composed of shoals. So, when the tide is low and there's no wind, the blue sky is beautifully reflected on the surface of the water. The sight is so striking that the area is also known as Heaven's Mirror.
I'd love to see that.
You're in for some disappointment then. Judging by the clouds, I'd say this rain won't be letting up anytime soon.
Oh, that's specular, yeah.
Sitting here and waiting for it to clear up would just be a waste of time.
It's a spectacle.
That's too bad.
You seriously think giving me the sad eyes is gonna work? I said no.
Oh. Alright, what's our crew conversation?
First the Tyrant, then the White Shade, then the White Whale, and now these shoals. Obelia Gulf sure isn't for the faint of heart.
There do seem to be quite a few more daunting elements compared to the ocean at large. Supposedly,
Hey, Black
the
Silver
Gulf's
Sand.
unique underwater topography can be attributed to a major disaster from long ago.
Well, I see it as a challenge, one way or another. Gets my blood pumping something fierce.
Just going to have to keep tuning up the Sandras from here on out.
And there are some side quests on board, but we will worry about those another time. That is our 3-hour mark. Roughly. So, as always, I would, of course, like to thank you all for showing up. Or not showing up if you happen to be watching this on the VOD. Hello.
Focus on my flashlight.
Maya, I'm trying to do an outro.
You're not here.
Nein, stop. I am here.
No, you're not here. This isn't happening. You're entering a dream.
Ja, a dream.
In a little while, you'll be gone. Gone to your subconscious.
That's not comforting!
Everything that you see. You're asleep.
Damn it, Maya. Anyway, y'all know I'm raiding Keldon, right? Because Keldon is playing, Soulframe, which is what if Warframe were fantasy? So, I think it's in beta or something, alpha, and it's gotten, it's allowed to be looked at now by human people. So, if you're interested at all in Soulframe, have a look at it. If you don't care, that's also cool. But I'm raiding Keldon because I am dropping you on a dragon, which is my want. Enjoy the dragon! Good night.